So, Eli, thank you for sitting down a few minutes. I know on a very busy schedule to talk a little bit about your honor of representing Gila Ridge on one of the billboards around Yuma County. First question: what was the reaction you had when you were informed, and then who informed you that you were going to be?
Well, I was sitting in my second period, and a security guard came to get me. And usually, when a security guard comes to pull you out of class, it means not something good, you know. So my mind went there at first, but then I was like, well, I haven't done anything. So I assumed it had to be some sort of good news, right? And we walked into the conference room, and all the counselors were sitting there, and Mr. Weir and Ms. Campo were all sitting there, and they told us the news that we were going to be in a billboard. And my first thought was that I thought it was pretty awesome to be following my brother's footsteps. He was chosen last year to be the representative for Gila Ridge, and I'm following up now. So I think that's a pretty cool tradition to have. It's a good legacy to have in our family, I feel like. And then I was just excited, man. I think it's an awesome opportunity to be put on a billboard and to showcase my hard work and just all the effort that I put into the school year so far.
I remember talking to David last year, and we had to do that via a Zoom call or a Google Hangout because of COVID. We were still taking some precautions in that way. So this experience is a little bit different. Maybe you can top him on that one. What was your family's reaction when you told them a year after David was on there, you're going to be on there?
They were all pretty excited, you know, just because they know how much work that we put into school and academics and extracurriculars, and they push us hard too. You know, I texted I called my grandma because she's always emphasized the importance of education in my life. So just the fact that now my efforts were being applauded, you know, in such a big way, they were pretty proud of me, and they were excited that I was going to be featured on a billboard.
So you've been involved in a lot on campus, whether it was basketball or being a club leader. You were also involved in dual and concurrent enrollment at AWC. Can you share a little bit about that and what it was like taking some college classes while you were still in high school?
Yeah, so my parents pushed us since we were little kids, and in 8th grade, I started taking math classes at AWC. And after that, I kind of just kept going because I became advanced in math and in other classes. And it's definitely, you know, helped me for the better. I feel much more prepared for my college journey, and I feel ready to take on the hard load that will come from being at a university. I've taken numerous college classes, such as calculus, statistics, and now I'm taking biology this semester. And I feel like they've all prepared me to go to that next level. It's also granted me the ability to be a math tutor at the college, at Arizona Western College, and that's just been a great experience because I get to work in a professional environment while also helping other people. As for basketball, man, I've loved basketball since I was little, and it's been a joy just playing basketball at Gila Ridge, and I need it. It's vital for my mental health and my mental stability, and it gives me something to kind of blow steam off in a healthy way. And just having that community and being with my teammates and some of the guys I've played with since 4th grade, so just being in that environment has been tremendous to my cultivation and character for sure. One of the clubs that I help lead here at Gila Ridge is the Youth for Christ Club, and that's been an amazing experience. You know, just being surrounded by my peers who have the same faith that I do and who all want to make God number one in their lives. It's definitely been helpful in my education, and it keeps me aligned on the right path. It reminds me of what really matters.
And Mr. Marone shared some of that in his recommendation of you, but you're one of a few students who were recommended by multiple people. You were actually recommended by 8.
Wow.
And that's the most I've ever seen a single student get recommended by staff on their campus. So you've made quite an impression on the adults that you've been around for the last 4 years. What does that mean to you to know that so many people have been inspired by sort of the career that you've had at Gila Ridge?
The first thought that comes to head is I'm probably a little annoying if that many people, you know, have interacted with me. I must be a little persistent, but I think it just goes to show just the hard work that I've put in the past couple of years, the dedication and the effort that I've put into here at Gila Ridge and at AWC, and just the interactions that I've had. You know, Gila Ridge is full of so many good advisors and staff members, and the principals are amazing, and just being able to interact and work with them all to advance myself, whether it be in personal aspects or through my career, through sports or whatever it may be. You know, they've all been super helpful to my development, and I mean, it's an honor that so many people recommended me, and I think it's pretty awesome.
I've known Eli for the past 4 years, and in that time, he's been an outstanding student. He's the type of student that coaches, teachers, counselors rely on, because he has integrity, he shows care, he's articulate in his feelings. I just appreciate him for who he is. The thing about Eli is, when you have a kid, you hope he grows up or she grows up to be like Eli, and Eli exemplifies that in every way. I wish him the best in his future plans, and we're just gonna miss him.
So what's next for you? Graduation's coming in about 6 weeks or so, or 2 months.
Wow.
But what's after that? What's next for you?
I plan on studying biomedical sciences at Arizona State University. And then after that, applying to the Northern Arizona University Physician's Assistant Program. Come back to Yuma and just kind of fill the medical need that I see here. I love my community, and I love how tight-knit it is, and how everybody comes together when someone's in need. And I see a medical need in Yuma. There's long lines at urgent cares, and there's people who can't get it, attended, and I would like to help fill that need. And I love this community. I love working with people. I love working with my hands, and I love science. And being a physician assistant combines all those traits and allows me to do those things.
So say you'd be able to put all of those things that you love together.
Yeah, and on top of that, having that medical knowledge, one thing that I love to do is go on mission trips. So I like going and serving people who have different ailments or who have different needs that cannot be met. And I've gone on numerous mission trips to the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico and Mexico and even here in the Yuma community.
I'll end it with this. 5-10 years from now, you may have a family of your own, wherever you are in your life. When you look back at your time at Gila Ridge, what is the one memory or few memories that you will look back the most fondly?
I think if I had to choose, some memories that affected me the most or impacted me the most, it had to be the extracurricular events, or even honestly just, I took PTA, which is physical training for athletes, my freshman, sophomore, and junior year. And that class, I really loved that class just because of it wasn't structured, we kind of did exercise, and I love working out, and I was surrounded by my friends and, people that I loved hanging out with, and I just made so many fun memories in that class, and it made me fall in love with working out and improving myself, and it taught me discipline and perseverance and grit, and just all these skills that I have translated into my education. So if I had to choose some memories, I think it'd have to be being in those PTA classes.
Wow. Okay. Well, I appreciate the time that you spent with us. I know that you're very busy, and we'll let you go about your day, and we'll see you on the Billboard May 2nd.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.